Porn isn't just entertainment, it's an escape. Here's what to do instead. There was a 2 year period in my life in secondary school where I literally had zero interests. I had like no hobbies and stuff. Only thing that I did is after school is playing video games, and that's it. Oh, sorry, there was one thing that I forgot about. My second biggest interest was watching porn. At this time, it fucked me up often, and I wondered why I always kept watching these movies. But now when I'm looking back at this, I else had nothing to do. Once a week, like I was meeting friends, but that's it. I only played video games for like 3-4 hours, and then was just sitting in my room watching videos, and I wondered why I kept relapsing. Like, no wonder that I was like so porn addicted. I had nothing to do with my free time. This changed drastically when I got 17. I seriously got into self-improvement. I was so interested in that and into nofap, so I tried out a bunch of different nofap streaks. They didn't really work. I like got to day 7, but then relapsed, kept relapsing the weeks after and after, so I thought there wasn't like really a progress, and I thought to myself, yeah, I may as well kept relapsing, because even though I was on self-improvement and stuff, I still had nothing to do. Yeah, I went to the gym, but when I got home, like, what the fuck should I do next? There were like so many hours that I could spend on like some interests, but because I didn't had any of these things, and because I couldn't think of anything, I kept on watching porn. But this changed when I discovered one of my biggest obsessions at the time, and it was music production. I was so interested in like making beats for rappers, making beats for artists and stuff, like these instrumentals that you hear often. I realized the more obsessed I was over one thing, the less I did like bad habits. Like, the less I watched porn, the less I got like urges or the mental space to think about the stuff. Even in my sleep, this was my biggest trigger when I went to bed. You probably know this moment when you go to bed and you just can't sleep, so what are you doing? You're watching porn, relapsing. But after I found like one of my biggest interests, I didn't even think about watching porn. I dreamed about music production. Like, I thought about what I was gonna do the next day when I wake up. Like, what beat am I gonna make? What do I learn next? I watched so many tutorials. This kept me like really busy for a long time, and this is one of key reasons why I was so successful on not watching porn. I kept relaxing time to time, but it was way less than I was before. And I want to help you in this video to get you in this direction of finding a new obsession that you can, or a healthy habit that you can replace with your porn addiction. By the way, if you are in the same situation as I was back then, you keep on relapsing all the time, you're watching porn, you know that it's bad for you, but there just isn't a way that you can stop, then click the link down below and I will personally help you become porn free in 90 days guaranteed. I want you to visualize, if you're watching these kind of videos like nofap and stuff, all this, you probably also like going to the gym or do something else, like all these self-improvement habits. And do you realize when you at the gym, like lifting weights and stuff, you didn't have like any urges, that you like just don't think about porn? It's because the movement that you have in your muscles, in your body, this will keep you like channels like the energy that you would have as the urge into your whole body when you move it. And this is something that you should consider doing when you get the urge at home. Like, try to use your muscles every time. Try to do some kind of movement every time you get the urge. I don't know, run around your room or something, do 10 push-ups. You probably know these tricks. But I realized, like, when I try to use my muscles as much as possible, when I try to lift some things, it instantly channels the energy and the urge will like go away way faster, because it goes all into my like arms when I'm lifting, like doing like bicep curls and stuff. This is something that I did a lot of times. I first started like with push-ups. This helped me a little bit, but making like bicep curls and stuff, this helped me like way more, getting the urge away faster. So tip number 1 is do some kind of movement. What I recommend you is you can do a lot of things with movement, but what I would recommend to you is lifting some things. Lifting heavy things a lot of times channels your urge into like to something else. The second tip is that you use your the sexual energy that you have inside yourself at this moment, turn it into creative energy. You probably didn't know this, but they both are linked to each other, they are very, very close to each other. So if you do, instead of watching porn and fapping, you can do something like expressing yourself creatively. For example, playing an instrument, drawing something, or building something, I don't know. This is the reason why music production was so helpful for me, because it was express myself in music in so many ways that I didn't even need to think about porn anymore. And this gave me not the same dopamine, but almost the same level on dopamine that porn would give me, and it was way longer, holds on way longer than porn. And the last tip is, for all the introverted motherfuckers out there, just try to talk to people. Call your friend, I don't know, go talk to your mother, talk with her for 50 minutes, because talking to someone, having a relationship with someone is one of the best things for your dopamine. It's one of the most healthiest ways to be in a good mood. And when you talk with someone for 10, 15, 20 minutes, the urge will fly by. You don't even have the desire anymore to fap, for example. You get the urge, just call me, bro, tell me about your day, I don't know, and you will realize how fast the urge will fly by, and then you won't even want to watch porn anymore. So just go outside, touch grass, talk to people, express yourself creatively. This will help you a lot in your journey. Yeah, I hope you found this helpful. Again, if you want my personal help with this, get rid of this addiction faster, then click the link down below. I hope you have a nice day.